Hi, I want to do a quick little flip through before I pop this in the mail to my swap partner in a group called Love Paper Crafts. We did a make and swap Halloween themed junk journal. And I have to be honest, for those of you that know my channel, this is the first more scrapbook style journal I have ever done. Most of my junk journals are very trashy, with found book pages and different things. This has more scrapbooking paper in it than I've ever used, but I really love it. So the cover was a small envelope, mailing envelope. And what I did was I gessoed it, painted on it, textured on it, and then I put Mod Podge, 2 coats of Mod Podge over it, and then went back and cut out a burlap skull and put it on the cover. I really like it. So the first thing, you're going to just see a lot of tags. I'm not going to take every single thing out because I want some of it to be a little bit of a surprise for her. So being my first scrapbooking style journal, I really got to know a lot of different really nice quality scrapbook papers. And I made a lot of tags so she has some room for journaling on each one. And what I loved about the scrapbooking paper is a lot of it, the what I picked was double-sided, so I really loved it. Made my normal library pockets, and I made multiple library pockets out of different types of scrapbooking paper. And don't you just love the colors in it? And I went back and instead of tying things on top of every tag, I made a lot of little paper clip embellishments so she can use these again in other journals. For those of you that know my channel, I am a huge fan of being able to use things that you have. Now, I couldn't get away without doing a junk journal without a few book pages. So here's a novel page, and then just other really nice scrapbooking. I found some really cute Halloween embellishments, which I loved. Those fun little Halloween candy bags. This is actually a bill envelope that happened to be in the color theme, and I cut it and made it into a pocket. Lots of little tags and bags. I wanted to do some sort of trim on the side of each of some of the pages, and I have, I think it's a Tim Holtz die that does this paper lace. This is similar to the cover. I don't know if you can see it, but it's stenciled and rubbed and painted. Book pages. It's really cool. Sorry, my neighbors are deciding to have a conversation right in my front yard. I don't know if you can hear it. I did try to incorporate a few little things that are signature to my junk journals, like a puzzle book, but I loved these little paper clips that you can get around the holidays, different holidays and stuff like that. I found some really cool scrapbooking embellishments. So I hope that, this inspires all of you who are as junky junk journaler like me to try a scrapbooking style journal. I loved this. I found some really cool little spiders and made little tags, and the black ones are that chalk paint, so she can write on them with chalk. Halloween is such a fun holiday. One of my favorite paper folds, and then I filled it inside with some journaling cards and one of those little paper clips as well. Ledger paper, crossword puzzle, just some fun washi tape, fun embellishments. Now this is a book page that I went ahead and I did the border around, I don't know if you can see it very clearly, like the front cover. And I took a journaling card and I cut a piece of it off and I made a tuck spot, and then behind it is a beautiful little glassine bag with a skull on it, and then journaling card. I did make a little embellishment with a piece of flare, which I thought was cute. She can take that out and use it anywhere. Inside of a bill envelope, and it's filled with goodies. Once again, one of those fun little Halloween treat bags, and inside mine has a couple of little surprises. And I have a collection of Japanese anime books from my kids, and so I just thought I'd include one of those pages as well. So for those of you that know me, this is a departure from my junk journaling, but it was still a lot of fun and I enjoyed it a lot. Gave me some ideas of what I may try to do next Halloween. I did leave a lot of journaling spots, so if she does choose to want to journal in it or, glue photographs from Halloween and stuff in it, this has a lot of fun little goodies in it, and I'm not going to take them out because I want her to have a few surprises. This was my favorite thing that I made. I had a jar die cut, and I don't really use a lot of die cuts, but I use flowers, but I used this jar, cut out a label that said poison, and what I did was I notched it and I put a paper clip in the back. So she can actually take the paper clip embellishment is the word poison, but I notched it into the jar. So I don't know if you can kind of see that, but I loved that. And then the back pocket of the journal is filled with journaling cards and just some little goodies, little surprises for her. And then now you can really see the texture of that painting technique. I painted gesso, then I did some layering. I did some jelly printing actually with the orange paints, different orange and golds. And then I went back and did jelly printing with a stencil. So, well, I hope you enjoyed my little flip through and of this not so trashy Halloween junk journal. I really enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing your crafty creations. Take care. Aloha.